Tonight at 9, a child has drowned in a pool. The tragedy in Fairfax County, Virginia. We've got the latest details from the scene. Suspect in court, the man accused of gunning down 2 Israeli embassy staffers just days before their engagement, now facing a judge. What's next in his case as the Jewish community responds. And the holiday weekend is officially underway. Folks hitting the roads and the skies. How local members of the military are being honored this and every Memorial Day weekend.
And Mother Nature's cooperated so far. Saturday has been a pretty decent day weather-wise. Will that trend continue into your Sunday and into Memorial Day? Stick around for the answer. That's coming up.
Decent day to decent savings, saving you cash, whether it's at the gas station or planning for your future. We're finding several tips and tricks to stretch your dollar.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Saturday evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. We begin tonight with tragic news out of Fairfax County. We've learned a child has died after drowning in a pool. Details remain limited. However, police say officers responded to the drowning at Ashley Road and Harrow Lane just before 10:30 this morning. That child was airlifted to the hospital. That's where they died. Police have not released the child's age and the circumstances remain unknown. New details in D.C. 3 people were shot overnight in Southeast. Police say it happened around 10 p.m. on 4th Street. 2 of the men shot were reportedly unconscious and not breathing when police arrived. Their conditions are unknown. However, the homicide unit was called to the scene. A third victim was reportedly conscious and breathing at the time. Right now, nobody's in custody for this shooting. If you have any information, you're asked to contact police. Some developing news. D.C. police say that a man tried to rob somebody today in Chinatown, but shot himself in the process. Police are investigating at 7th and H in Northwest. We are told the attempted robbery suspect is in the hospital after shooting himself around 4 p.m. He's expected to be okay. No word on any charges. More local news in a moment. Now your local forecast with meteorologist Scott Sumner. Scott, a great Saturday, but it's getting a little chilly for some of us.
Yeah, especially out towards the mountains. Our frost advisory is in effect for half of a county, but still, you know, getting into the late May period, still frost is more the exception rather than the rule. And so that's why the National Weather Service, because we're going to be dipping down to the middle 30s, has issued this frost warning from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Sunday. This does include you, Oakland, and out along parts of the I-68 corridor. So pretty chilly out that way. Right now, our temperatures are in the upper 50s and lower 60s in Cumberland and the Kaiser vicinity. A little bit further west, though, it is still a little bit cooler. Right now in D.C., we're sitting at 65 degrees. And as far as temperatures overnight, they'll be dropping here in the district down to around 50 degrees by 5 o'clock in the morning and then turning the corner. Reason why, we have plenty of clear skies out there. You can see those clear skies from Hagerstown to Frederick right through Rockville and Washington, D.C. Dale City seeing clear skies here, too. So the headlines, rest of the holiday weekend is going to remain dry. We've got rain arriving on Tuesday, and we've got a cool and rainy Wednesday midweek period. Yep, we do it once again this week. However, drier weather works its way in towards the end of the week. We'll have the full details. We've got that 7-day forecast for you in just a bit. Stick around.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Scott. New tonight, 3 people are in the hospital after a serious crash in Northwest D.C. Police say this happened overnight at 12th and Constitution Avenue. A lot of mangled metal there. Those photos showing 2 cars with significant damage. One crashed into a pole. Police are investigating exactly what happened, but they say a woman passenger from one of the cars was taken to the hospital. She's expected to be all right. They say 2 men also taken to the hospital, one with non-life-threatening injuries, the other in serious condition. We continue our coverage of the tragic shooting of a young couple outside of the Capitol Jewish Museum in downtown D.C. Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram were gunned down while leaving an event. Police calling the killings a targeted act of terror. The suspect, a 31-year-old man from Chicago, was just in court charged with first-degree murder. We've learned he could face the death penalty. Our Yamari Sase has more.
That's right. This is a death penalty eligible case, and Elias Rodriguez is facing multiple charges, including several first-degree murder charges and also several handgun-related charges, and more could be added as the investigation continues. Now, Rodriguez appeared for a preliminary hearing yesterday, just hours after the deadly shooting at the Capitol Jewish Museum. And according to police, Rodriguez told investigators he did it for Palestine, he did it for Gaza. An FBI affidavit reveals the attack was premeditated. Rodriguez flew from Chicago to D.C. with a handgun, then purchased a ticket to the event roughly 3 hours before it began. Surveillance video reportedly shows Rodriguez shooting both victims, Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram, multiple times even after they were already on the ground. And court documents also state Rodriguez expressed admiration for the U.S. Air Force member who set himself on fire outside the Israeli embassy last February, calling the act courageous. During a press conference, officials said Rodriguez will face first-degree murder for allegedly killing a foreign official, which was Lashinsky, who was in the U.S. on official business, 2 counts of first-degree murder for killing both Lashinsky and Milgram, and multiple felony firearm charges. Now, the judge also informed Rodriguez he could face the death penalty if convicted.
Violence against anyone based on their religion is an act of cowardice. It is not an act of a hero. It is the kind of case that we will vigorously pursue. Anti-Semitism will not be tolerated, especially in the nation's capital.
Officials say additional charges could be filed as the investigation continues, and Rodriguez will be in front of a judge again on June 18th. Reporting in Northwest D.C., I'm Yammer Sasay, DC News Now.
Thanks to Yah for our continuing coverage of this deadly attack. Stay with us on air and online at dcnewsnow.com. Turning to new details tonight, several teenagers were arrested after police increased their presence overnight for the holiday weekend. MPD says 2 teens were arrested in the Navy Yard area. One is charged with possessing a high-capacity feeding device, the other charged with public consumption of marijuana. Police also say that around 1 this morning along the U Street corridor, police stopped 6 teens for violating curfew. And in that group, 2 teens were arrested for carrying a pistol without a license. Police say the group quickly broke apart and left after police responded. As a reminder for parents and kids in the district, there is now a curfew in effect at the wharf. Officials are trying to address concerns about large gatherings and some violent cases there. The curfew is for kids under 18 and goes until Tuesday. They will need to be with an adult from 5 at night until 5 in the morning. Officials say youngsters will be asked to leave. If they do not, they could be arrested.
Seen groups of juveniles causing disturbances, damaging property, jumping on tables in restaurants, causing affrays and fighting in public spaces, and even engaging in violent behavior. I will say it is all unacceptable, and we will not tolerate this kind of conduct or behavior.
And to give young people a safe and fun place to be, to divert their attention, D.C. is hosting a holiday hype at Banneker Recreation Fields. That's all weekend through tomorrow. Holiday hype starts at 7 and goes until 11. And this holiday weekend is expected to break travel records, if you can believe it. AAA expects 45 million people to take a trip one way or another, the most ever. An uptick, though, of 1.4 million people from last year. That's made some families this year prepare earlier than others. One father I spoke to in Bethesda says he saved up for a trip several months in advance.
Of the cost was before, it's not the same way anymore. Hopefully things are gonna get better, but we don't know when. Yeah. But it doesn't seem like it.
AAA's gas price outlook signals, drumroll, good news. Prices are lower this holiday weekend compared to Memorial Days in 2022, 23, and 24. We are going to have a full breakdown on those prices coming up in our newscast. If you do hit the roads, consider ways to save, including apps like Upside and Gas Buddy to grant you cash back at the pump. In the Commonwealth, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin is ordering all flags to be flown at half-staff on Tuesday. This is in memory of the late Congressman Jerry Connolly. Connolly's family said he died at his home Wednesday after battling esophageal cancer. He announced his diagnosis last year. Earlier this year, the Democrat representative said he would retire from Congress after serving for 16 years. Most people are enjoying an extended weekend because of the holiday, but there's an exhibit along the National Mall reminding us of the true meaning of Memorial Day. Our Dave Laval explains why.
More than 600,000 U.S. troops have lost their lives in combat since World War I. You won't find their names on this display. However, it does have another way to honor their sacrifice. The emotion for some is simply too much. Many, however, just walk by in silent tribute to those who made the ultimate sacrifice for the nation.
Touches my heart.
The USAA Poppy Wall of Honor returns to the National Mall to once again teach people the meaning of Memorial Day, including Florida's juvenile Alcocer.
It's just beautiful, you know, it just really brings into perspective the people that have been lost.
The 134-foot-long display sits between the Lincoln Memorial and the Korean War Memorial. One side of the wall allows visitors to learn about the lives lost since World War I, but it's the other side that brings home the message in a way that never has. It did for Michigan's Shelby Lutke.
I think a lot of times we hear numbers and they're very abstract and it's very hard to comprehend what that actually means, but to kind of see this like overwhelming shock of red.
And they get to do some reflection, and that's the real reason we're here.
Keith Wong is a retired Marine and among the guides for the display that has been part of the National Mall landscape during the Memorial Day weekend since 2018.
The guys who we're remembering today are the folks that can't be here. So it's wonderful to get a chance to come out here and remind people what this day is really about.
Sunday is your final chance to see the Poppy Wall of Honor. It's on display from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Admission is free. Along the National Mall, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
A lot of reference there. Thanks, Dave. Also happening today in Bowie, Maryland. The city remembered those who made the ultimate sacrifice in a parade today. Serves as a way to recognize members of the armed services and their memories. The popular patriotic event featured plenty of marching bands, red, white, and blue for sure, performances, floats, and local organizations for everybody to enjoy.
It's been excellent. Like, it's a good showing of local politicians, local businesses, local organizations. It's just a great celebration of the local community.
Top participants in the parade were recognized afterwards. Some of those categories included Best Vehicle, Most Spirited Marching Band, and Best Costume. Coming up, we are helping you stretch your dollar. We've got insight on how to save with a tight budget. Plus, making a splash across the DMV and here in Montgomery County, what you need to know before taking a dip. Time now, 9:12. A look at the U.S. Air Force Memorial in Arlington, Virginia. We appreciate everybody in the armed services, the past, present, and future. Stick around. We'll be right back.